My only produced music recorded in 90s. What's the thing called here? Let me see. What is it? Oh no, GarageBand. That's
GarageBand. Man, even better. Delete that shit off my phone the moment I get it. You used it to a good advantage. There you go, buddy.
Hey, that thing comes with the computer, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So this is another episode of the Husky by Boo. This is going to be a short and sweet one because, well, yesterday we normally record on Sundays inside baseball, and both of us forgot last Sunday, Mother's Day.
Yeah, it was even my sister-in-law's birthday, so it was like double whammy.
Yeah, we were like, I mean, when I realized, like, for example, the house where I live in, it was a full house. All the relatives came by, and I was like, oh, all right, they celebrate that stuff. So I was like, yeah, dude, maybe we're not gonna be able to record. And he's like, and you were like, yeah, I was about to text you.
Yeah, it was just at that point I was just like, yeah, I was in the middle of helping cooking and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, maybe we should just skip today.
Yeah, so just to not leave you guys without anything, like, I mean, like I was telling you earlier before we started recording, the listenership has grown a bit.
That's good.
I mean, like
That's what we're doing this for. So
we left, like we were complaining about, we just had an audience of 2. Now, like, it's actually multiplied. We're not in the double digits yet, but
dang, I'll take it.
Like
any growth is better than no growth.
Yeah, because we get crazy. I'm like, oh my god, double digits. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh
we get to that 10, bro.
We go double digits. We're like, oh my god, there's more. This is no longer being an inside joke.
we're gonna have a steak dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, we're gonna have to start making merch for like doing a Patreon and all that other stuff.
Oh man. This is for you, okay? All 10 of you.
Yeah. So let's say, like, well, this is an old time phrase in Star Wars. Don't get any delusions of grandeur. So
I never watched Star Wars, never will. So whoever gets it, gets it.
Oh my god, you heathen from hell!
Nope. You will never. You can't even pay me.
You heathen from hell!
Can't even pay me.
You're such a heathen. You're such a heathen. Oh god. Oh my god. Let's start with
that note.
Let's start with something different.
Well, let's say we hope that every
more sauce than to give you meat. Well, bring your big ass down to Brud's Barbecue, 15837 South Crenshaw Boulevard. That's right off Manchester. Brud's Barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want, Willie?
Every one location.
So on that note, whoever is listening that it's a mother, happy belated Mother's Day.
So apropos. Makes you want to slap your mom. So apropos. Like, happy Mother's Day. Here's a slap in your face.
There you go.
Pow.
At least the barbecue is good.
Emotional, damn it.
Where's the therapy button?
We're going over with the soundboard. Oh, we're just hitting it at all cylinders today.
Anyway,
so how was Mother's Day weekend?
for me, it was quiet. Like I FaceTime my mother. She just got back from doing whatever she was doing, church, cemetery, and all that. And we had my
someone hit the dust.
Well, no, my mother, my grandmother's there in Sleepy Hollow. So
no, but you said that your mother went to the cemetery, so obviously
yeah,
someone
to visit my grandmother's grave.
Oh,
for Mother's Day. You said that was
oh,
Mother's Day. Yeah.
oh.
And, but it was normal.
Okay.
Can't complain. Like I said, it was my sister-in-law's birthday, so we double whammy there. Other than that, it was quiet.
Yeah. I was here. When I say here, I mean home. Where the new location of Geekville that is undetermined, and it's like this, as we always say, like the Springfield of the Simpsons. Everywhere there's a Springfield, so there's
pretty much.
everywhere is a Geekville. Like wherever a geek is, that's a Geekville. So there's a lot of Geekvilles around there.
Yeah, you ain't finding him.
Like, where's Waldo?
Not even
Where's
that much of a
Geekville? Where's Waldo? Where's Geekville? That is the question. That is the question.
Trying to spot that mother.
Just try. Well, it is a futile endeavor, though. It's a very futile endeavor. But you know what? It might end up being that where you are is Geekville.
Oh no, I guarantee you it's Geekville around where I'm at.
Exactly.
That's like you said, it's a Geekville everywhere. Even though where I live is high class.
Oh,
There's Geekville around here.
Oh, no, I mean, look, it's not like it was 30 years ago. Like being a geek 30 years ago was very underground because it's not was the popular thing, that not everybody was into the lingo like now. For example, Marvel made being a geek like, wow, you're very wise sage. Like if you know about these characters, they're like, oh, yeah, you're a wise man. Let me sit beside you and listen to your wisdom.
Yeah, and it was like you're welcome to this unique group.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I was, again, I've said this before in another podcast. I'm starting to sound like Joe Rogan, that he keeps repeating the same points. If you listen to one Joe Rogan podcast, you listen to almost all of them, because monkeys have to come in by chimps or monkeys have to be mentioned in one point. Have you tried DMT? Have you tried drugs? Have you smoked marijuana? And also aliens. So you just hit those points, and then you pretty much listen to any Joe Rogan podcast.
And I have watched a lot of them, not because of any certain person. I mean, one certain person that I watch on his thing.
Joey.
It's
Uncle Joey.
Yes. But I did get into what was his name? Bart.
Motion.
His name is Bart, right?
Who's Bart?
Isn't that Bart? What's his name?
Bert Kreischer.
Bert. Yes.
Oh my God! You just fell for the trap. You fell for the Tom Segura trap. He always keeps changing his name on purpose just to make people say his name back.
I got the B right. That dude is pretty funny, and I watched his stand-ups.
And you see his movie that is going to come up, The Machine?
No, I haven't.
Luke Skywalker is acting as his dad. I had to throw the geek shit in there. Had to throw the geekiness in there. Sorry.
Anyway. So he's so I started watching his episodes with Joe Rogan too. So
yeah, I mean, Bert is mad funny. I like Bert.
Yeah.
And remember,
If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. With handcuffs on and crazy through all lips. That's all you do.
Words to live by.
Yeah. Those are some good ass words to live by.
hey, if you were lacking motivation today, that's all the motivation you need.
That's all you need. I actually saw it.
You saw House Party 3?
No, that scene. Someone posted it on their Instagram story.
Oh my God!
And I watched it.
Of course you did.
And again.
Of course you did. It's Bernie Mac.
Oh man.
Of course you did. It's Bernie. It's Bernie Mac.
But yeah, but like you were saying, everything now is seen in a whole different light.
Yeah, I mean, as Kevin Smith would say, the geeks have inherited the earth.
Yeah, it's
It's like it's our world. I mean, lately, thanks to the stink bombs that Marvel and DC have thrown out there, with the exception of Guardians of the Galaxy, which is actually very good, in my opinion. But that withstanding, it's been a royal amount of poop being thrown around in the geek community, like Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and Quantumania. Holy crap!
And I had high hopes for Quantumania too because I was dying to see it. And
yeah,
people are just poo pooing on it, and I'm just like,
oh no, it's been a river of brown. That's very descriptive. That's very descriptive.
yeah, you went there.
Yeah, there's a river of brown.
Yeah, you went there.
It has another name, diarrhea. Anyway, yeah, you remember that skit from Beavis and Butthead? Oh, you might not remember. You were too young. Diarrhea, cha cha cha. Diarrhea, cha cha cha.
I really didn't watch Beavis and Butthead either.
You're like clueless, like what the hell this dude is talking about.
I mean, I heard of them. But I didn't watch them
God,
like that.
I feel so old. I feel so
I
old.
mean, you remember, you got 10 years on me.
Yeah, but damn, like they're even making a comeback now, man. They got their own series. I don't know where. It must be in Paramount Plus because it belongs to MTV.
Well, I can check. But,
They're making a
I haven't
comeback.
seen
But, I
anything
mean,
on
Mike
it.
Judge, the creator of Beavis and Butthead, he said. By the way, he also created King of the Hill.
Okay.
So he's created some stuff, but mainly he's known for Beavis and Butthead. Also, Office Space. You seen that movie, Office Space? Oh yeah, that's before your time as well. Any hoodles.
Boy, just be.
No. Not yet.
You some.
Oh, you want to go there? You want to go there? Do I detect a going there?
You damn it to hell, I do your Facebook from me to me. Man, back in the day, your wife just sucked the meanest. Well, I know you're a lucky man.
You scum sucking son of a bitch! That's my hoe my wife you talking about.
Now I remember. I even remember your name. They should call you Jawbone.
Oh my God. Oh, we're just going through the classics right now. We're just going through the classics. How about this one I just sent you earlier?
Now, Marcus, I hear a girl dog got your pussy whipped.
What? You sent me this one?
Yes.
Reversed it. Don't be pussy whipped. Whip that pussy. Look. Bang, 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 bang.
I remember getting that one. I gotta look.
R.I.P. Pops. R.I.P.
John Witherspoon, man.
Pops was the best, man. He was the best. He was definitely the best. I miss him dearly. I mean, there are very few people like him. He even got to do Rogan before he died. Like a couple of months before he died, he did Rogan with his son. His actual son, not Dwayne's. Because I know.
Hold on. They weren't his sons?
No. And Ice Cube is not his son either. I know everybody calls him Pops. That don't make him the procreator of half the world. He must have been busy. Hence why he
had this song called Bang Bang Bang.
Yeah, hence why he always go bang 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 bang. With your love going bang bang bang.
He was hilarious in Friday too.
Hey, that's where I got the slap from Mama.
Yeah, that was. But that
So
was
good,
number
make you
3,
slap
but
your
I'm
own
talking-
mama.
I like when the first one he calls in Craig, Ice Cube into the bathroom and he's taking a mean dookie. He going, how the hell you get fired? I get day off. Because once you come out and fill out an application, you can come
Right.
out and
Leave
work
it
with
to
me.
the.
Sorry. That's the problem with having this thing connected.
Yeah, you good. But
So yeah, you were saying about Friday?
yeah, it was just funny how he was just taking a mean shit and he calls in Craig. And Craig is sitting there like, damn. He's like, you could have talked to me after you were done.
Like, Pops, can we do this afterwards? And after you wash your filthy hands.
And then in part 2, when he comes out of the bathroom in the restaurant and everyone's going, he's like, damn, I feel 5 pounds lighter.
Yeah, I feel like 5 pounds lighter.
Don't go in there about 45 minutes.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord Jesus.
He was good, man.
He was the best. He was the best.
Couldn't believe the shit he used to do. He used to whip the Marlon Brothers' asses on the show too. It's like, come here.
It always wearing them polyester shoes.
Yep. Oh my god.
Not the 70s called. It wants its wardrobe back. Like, man, you left us on clearance. That wardrobe clear. Like, return some of them items back. Oh, have you seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
A little bit of it. I remember a little bit of it. I didn't watch it, but I don't remember.
You remember when Fly Guy was walking around in his pimp suit from the 70s?
No, but I gotta go look that shit up.
When he had goldfish in his high top shoes inside the soles.
What the fuck was poor fish, bro.
In platforms, he was walking around in platforms, and the goldfish were inside the platform. They were transparent. You should look that up.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking it up right now. Oh my
It's
god!
so
I know. Oh, I found it.
It's so ridiculous. In a bright orange suit.
Bro was wearing high heels, bro. These things are like 5 feet off the ground.
Yes. Kiss ain't got nothing on it. Oh, I should look up. Wait. The poem from Fly Guy.
Oh, man, I'm sending you the thing right now.
Here we go.
Hi, Cecily. I just switched my whole family.
No. There's a problem with YouTube. They always putting them ads.
They gotta get their money.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's no such thing as free lunch. Somebody paying. Here we go.
How about a big hand for all our contestants? All right, there we go.
Just listen to this.
The final category is talent. Representing the Big Apple, Fly Guy.
Fly Guy.
Representing us, huh?
So I do a little poetry for y'all. It's an original piece written by me, Fly Guy. And I want to dedicate this piece to all you players and all you ladies out there.
This is a classic.
The name of this piece is called My Bitch Better Have My Money.
Let's see where Rihanna got her song from.
My bitch better have my money. Through rain, sleet, or snow.
It was a Shakespeare.
My hoe better have my money.
I'm telling you, that boy's a genius. Tell it.
Not half, not some, but all my cash. Because if she don't, I'm gonna put my foot dead in her ass.
The Pimp of the Year is...
Words to live by.
Other words we got now.
Words to live by. Put him straight, a foot straight up. Where the sun don't shine.
My bitch better have my money through rain, sleet, or snow. My hoe better have my money.
Not some.
Not half, not some, but all my cash. Because if she don't, I'm gonna put my foot dead in her eye.
This not a Shakespeare.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is poetry.
Y'all saying we're lacking culture. That's culture for your ass right there. Oh, that's culture for you right there. We just bullshitting right here.
Hey, listen. Sometimes it's better than it being scripted.
Yeah. No. This is 100% all natural. Everything that we throw down here is all 100% all natural, nothing scripted. Plus, the Writers Guild is on strike right now, so they know where they could be writing stuff like this. Plus, I mean, like to write this, not even an AI. You would put this on a machine, the machine would just be starting smoking like, cannot compute. My finger don't work.
My fingers don't work.
And my brain either. Oh, we're really chugging water today, aren't we?
Hey, H2O, quality H2O,
that's high quality H2O. Oh, speaking of which, I met. Well, scratch that. Let's not say met. I interacted with a gentleman. Mm-hmm. He actually works in lighting for movies and TV.
Nice.
And he's worked with a bunch of Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, Adam Sandler likes to hire a lot of like the same people.
Yeah, that's what he said. That he says that in all Adam Sandler movies, it's like the same dudes. It's just the same dudes all over again, just different roles. It's the same dudes, and he always records in the same area because he wants people from his hometown to have work. So he always works near his hometown, near his wherever he lives, and he makes sure that people there get work. Wherever he goes, does a filming, he makes sure that the local people get work. He was saying that, he said, look, what you see on his interviews and you see on these movies, that's him. He's just a down-to-earth dude. He said, I've never seen him. He said, look, I never seen him wearing like expensive clothes. He's always in baggy shorts and baggy t-shirts. And he said, also, the dude can ball.
Oh, yeah.
The dude can ball.
The dude balls.
He's a killer three-pointer shooter. He said that one day they were filming Grown Ups 2. They were getting ready for filming and everything. They had everything set up. And he just woke up. He came out of his trailer, looked at the sky. I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling it today. We're going to shut up production for a week.
And
everybody paid. Crew. And everybody got paid that week.
It's his production crew.
Yeah.
It's him. It's Happy Gilmore's production.
Yeah.
So he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Exactly. He was like, yeah, we ain't working today, but everybody get paid.
He's one of the few that are down-to-earth actors.
Yeah. He gave me
actresses.
He gave me a list of people that are DICKs in real life.
I believe it. How about you name them?
Nah, I don't want to bury people.
You're not gonna. He does. You think he's listening?
Okay, he mentioned two people specifically.
Okay, go ahead.
Tracy Morgan.
Really, I met Tracy Morgan. He was very down to earth.
Oh, he said that if he saw Tracy in the street, they were gonna go throw fist.
Wow,
gonna put up their dukes.
That's funny. I met Tracy.
He said that if he sees Tracy in the street, they're gonna put up dukes.
Okay, and the next one?
And the other one is Terrence Howard. He was the original roadie. He was the original roadie in the first Iron Man. He was the original roadie.
He looks like a dick.
He says that those are the only two actors that he has like legitimate beef with.
Yeah, Terrence Howard looks like an asshole.
And he said that he's been treated like dick by some actors that they were dicks. And but he said that some of them are very down to earth. He said like Jack Black, he's worked with Jack Black a few times. He said Jack Black is also a down to earth dude.
Jack Black reminds me of Adam Sandler a little bit.
He said Adam Sandler. He mentioned a couple of guys that they were down to earth. He's also worked on the upcoming Joker movie. You know, the part 2. He told me some not very reassuring things about the movie. I mean, it's not not a secret. Everybody knows. I just didn't thought that it was gonna go to that level. He said the movie's actually a musical. And I was like, please, God. It was like, it's Lady Gaga. She's a singer, so she's going to be playing Harley Quinn in the movie.
But she's also in American Horror Story. They didn't make that shit into a musical.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they made it because of her. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that because of her. It's just that I guess that's the way they scripted the story. And it's just so happened that she was going to be in it. So she was like, well, she got pipes. She can sing. Because, like, truth be told, woman got pipes.
Yeah, of course.
That woman got pipes. You got some lungs in her. She's a great singer. I'm not going to take anything away from her in that department. So, I mean, it's just that, the geek in me is very, gung-ho about, comic book accuracy and whatnot. But then I remember, which is the thing that always calms me down, because I don't go, you don't see me rage as much as the traditional geek rages out when they see stuff that shouldn't be, in the comics. Like when they make stuff in the movies that were not in the comics and all that shit. Because I understand, and I train myself to understand that this is an intellectual property that belongs to this company, and this company can do whatever it wants with it. It's their toy. It may be not the same way that you understand it to be, but the same way that I see it. Like, for example, George Lucas, when he made all the changes on Star Wars, I'm sorry, I went there again. But George Lucas famously, before he sold it to Disney, made a bunch of changes to his Star Wars movies after the fact that the movies were already out like 40 years later. He made little tweaks here and there. And people complain, that's not the way I remember it. And I'm like, you dumb bastards, isn't he the owner at that time? Wasn't he the owner of that property? So as the owner and the creative, I'm not going to compare myself to George Lucas, for God's sake. Dude got more money than God.
Well, after doing what he did, yeah.
But as a creative myself, I understand that sometimes you feel that the stuff that you made is incomplete and you just want to tweak it a little better. And that's one of the conversations I was having with the gentleman. He was telling me, because we were talking about, well, those details we'll talk about after podcast. We can't air that kind of stuff. That's kind of a little bit personal. But he was telling me about creativity. He says us creatives feel like we got to keep messing with stuff, and we don't know how to let it go. We don't know how to because we're always trying to find no, this could be better. It could be better. It could be better. And we don't know how to let it go and be like, okay, it is what it is. This is the end product. It could be better, yes, but it's done. I got to let it go and let it be its own thing. And let people judge it and pick it apart, whatever the heck. I just want to make it better, yes, but unfortunately, it's done. I have to let it go. If I want to go revisit that, then just revisit it in another form, but not this directly. This is done. This particular thing is done. And creatives is very difficult to let go. Like, for example, my drawings, 90% of them, I hate them. 90% of my drawings, I hate them. I hate them because I just see the flaws in them. I just see this damn head is too big. This arm is too big. This leg is too big. This position is not normal. The hands look horrible. I kept nitpicking stuff that people look at it. Oh, this is great. This is awesome. I'm like, this is a piece of crap.
But we all do that to each other. We all do that to ourselves. I mean, we're always going to see flaw in something because we hold ourselves to a higher standard.
Yeah, because we want to do it better.
Of course.
That's the whole point. I want to make things better than what they are.
But it doesn't mean it's not good. Like I look at our logo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how long it took you to make it. I don't know how long, I think it's pretty sweet. I think it's actually great. But you can probably see something that you don't like in it.
In that logo, I actually applied that philosophy of letting go. I just did it and I was like, I'm not going to think about it. Because if I start thinking about it, I'm just going to start nitpicking. So I just mentally shut that off and threw away the key. I'm like, no, we're not going to revisit that crap again. I'm just going to let it go, and it is what it is.
Because you had to make a new logo for this thing when I came along, and I think your old logo was great looking too.
Yeah, it's still it's still part of it is still the logo.
Well, it's part of the history of this whole podcast. It's
yeah.
not like it's just.
Plus,
I have my face on it.
I have to add, if I go back to that old logo, I would just have to add more white hair because the beard. I mean, if anybody casting for Santa Claus, my hands are raised. I'm pretty much there. You just have to dye the hair, but the beard, it's all good.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, we all want to better everything that we do because, like you said, it's just in us to be better, and we know what we can do. Yeah,
you got to push yourself to be better at everything. Like, and it's not that we're perfect. I know perfection is like a thing, not to sound philosophical or deep, but that's like thing for divinity. But that's the beauty of us humans, that we grace divinity from time to time. We touch the hem of the garment of heaven from time to time. You know what I mean? Like sometimes there's some individuals that just like go above and beyond what the normal human being can do. Like, for example, Michael Jordan. Like in terms of basketball, holy crap. Like things that I witnessed, I pretty much, I won't say I saw the whole man's career because I got into the NBA, like 88, 89, and he already was in the NBA for a minute.
3 years.
He was already in the NBA for a minute.
But
and the
Jordans were around that time.
But no, he didn't suck. His team sucked. His team sucked.
Okay.
He didn't have the supporting cast.
I would. I didn't
want dude. Look, back then he was more like, how do I should describe it? His mentality was more Kobe-ish back then, when in his younger days, in the sense that, Kobe, he was like the term that we use in DRA, guerrillero. That means that he's alone, fighting this battle alone. He takes the load all on himself. And he don't pass the ball. Remember that whole conversation. There's I and team, but there's I and win. There's I on win. Remember that whole conversation he had with Shaq? Mm-hmm. So you see that mentality that Kobe had back then. He was like a killer. It was like, if these people ain't doing nothing, put it on me. I'm going to do something. I'm going to make sure we're going to be scoring on this damn team. So that was the Jordan mentality back then. He did have some supporting cast, but like compared to the 90s Bulls, it was like, it's the difference between heaven and hell, man. He was in the 80s. It was the Bulls just plain out sucked. Plus, you gotta have in consideration that we're talking about the 1980s, where the Lakers and the Celtics were the kings. Were the kings, man. Like, you couldn't touch those teams. You couldn't.
It was to a point that you're like, why do we even play the season?
Exactly. And then Detroit had to come in. They had to run roughshod on everybody in order to get what they got. And that's how they got their 2 championships, because they just started to beat the crap out of everybody. Because that was their ball game. It's not. I mean, they were good ballers. I mean, Dumars, Isaiah, they were good shooters. But at the end of the day, it was Bill Laimbeer and Dennis Rodman beating the crap out of everybody. Those two was just putting out clinics, and not clinics in terms of being like very finesse. No, they were sending people to the clinic.
Don't come in the paint. Soft.
They were killing. They were murdering people.
You're gonna die.
They were murdering people. They were murking people left and right. Murking. It's just a list of bodies in the floor. Speaking of bodies, that was a murder that Tatum dude did yesterday. Jesus.
He was hitting all series, and then all of a sudden he was like, I'm gonna just drop 51 tonight.
Dude. Like I told my wife yesterday when we were talking a little bit about that. Yes, I talk sports sometimes with time with my wife. Like he had like a connection, like a tube connected from his hand to the rim. It was just anything, wherever he threw it, it just went in there. It just went in there.
Jordan's arm in Space Jam.
Whoo, Jesus!
He dunked it from like half
to do it. Like I even texted a friend of mine. Like they're still cleaning out the blood out of the TD guard.
Yeah, they just.
I mean, they just ripped the guts out of the Sixers, man. They just left the guts out in the floor.
Yeah.
So, like my prediction for the finals on paper right now. You correct me if I'm wrong, because again, my sports is not my forte, but seeing it on paper, right? Because right now the conference finals for the West is between the Lakers and Nuggets, right? Mm-hmm. And on the East is now the Heat and the Celtics.
Don't say that team, please.
The Heat, and so on paper,
the Knicks fucked that one up. Go ahead, I'm listening.
On paper. To me, it seems that the finals is going to be the ye old Lakers versus Celtics.
No.
You think that the Lakers are going to choke?
The Denver has too many weapons in that center from Denver. I don't even know how to pronounce his name right. Jokic. He's the MVP of the league.
Okay, but the Lakers got a very deep bench now.
Yeah, but who's going to show up?
Well, let's see. But that's what I'm saying.
Games against
on paper,
you went 7 games against
six.
You won 6 games. You sure? What was it?
It was 6. Yeah. It was 6.
You won 6 games
versus Golden State
against Golden State, and the only one that was playing was Curry.
I like that when they were passing the ball, LeBron was trying to guard it. When they saw that, they passed it to another guy that wasn't Curry. It was like, oh, forget you. It just went to someone.
So, I mean,
like as long as it's not Curry.
So I just don't see how.
Okay, so at your estimation, the finals for you is going to be then
Nuggets and Celtics.
Nuggets and Celtics. That's for you. And on that end, who you think is going to win?
Who would be the Nuggets?
Jesus, are they that strong?
Look up their center, the Denver Nuggets center.
Damn.
The dude moves like a sloth, but is like unbelievably such a great scorer and passer.
Okay, so he moves like Lou Longley from the Bulls back in the 90s.
But plays like Jordan.
God damn. Sorry, Lord. Sorry. Apologize, Jesus.
We're almost there, buddy.
It reminds me of Kevin Hart. Remember when Don Cheadle said his age and he was like, damn. I didn't mean it like that. So is that level, you think that the Nuggets are just going to take it all?
Yeah.
Because I understand your hatred towards LeBron.
No. And
it's not so much that.
It has nothing to do with my hatred with LeBron. I give LeBron his props because you have to.
But again, we have to remind.
I hate Tom Brady,
but he gives his props. Yeah, but we do have to remind ourselves: LeBron is 38, going on 39.
That's what I'm saying. This team is not built for a long playoff run like they've been. Like they took
I mean, it's been surprises so far. It's been surprises with the Lakers so far.
And there've been surprises with the Heat. They beat.
Well,
they beat.
My apologies, but I don't see that big of a deal beating the Knicks.
No.
My apologies.
The Heat faced
What was it? A first seed, right?
Yeah, they beat the Bucks.
Yeah, it was the Bucks. Yeah, they were the champs last year.
Whole thing, but the Knicks should have beat the Heat, and that's a whole nother story that we can get into another day or another time, even if we want to touch it.
But you know what happened there? You know, it's I guess like what they say in Spider-Man, the old Parker luck. Like, I would say that's the old Knicks luck.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the Knicks play like complete trash.
No, every time the third quarter comes in, it's like the wheels fall off.
Yeah. So it's like, but yeah, Denver is going all the way. I don't see them being stopped by none of these teams.
Okay.
Except, I think, Philly has the center to stop that guy.
But they just smoked Philly, so.
Well, they went 7.
Yeah, but Tatum came out with a vengeance.
Philly doesn't have the bench like Boston. I mean, it's just they always say, and I heard this from one of the Yankees, you need to have luck on your side to win a championship.
Yeah, because
it's a given fact.
I mean, there's so much you can do, and then it comes to the point that like after that is like just fluke luck. It could call the difference.
Yeah. So
because sometimes those teams there are two teams that are just so evenly matched that it could go either way.
And that's was the Knicks and the Heat. They were so evenly matched, but it's who wanted it more. And who's going to play, what team is going to play better? Because I'm telling you right now, Julius Randle and RJ Barrett didn't show up.
Man, I just feel bad for my friend Victor. He's a big time Knicks fan. I mean, and the last game was on Friday, right? That's when they got toast. And he was like adamant, like, we're going home right now. We were in church and he was like, we're going home right now. The game is on and the wife was like, but I want to say, like, woman, don't play with me. Don't play with me, woman. We're going home now. We're going home now. I'm like, oh, Jesus, this boy's serious.
He went home to a loss.
Yeah, no, I mean, I went downstairs from church and then I looked at my phone. I was like, I don't want to say nothing, but since I'm not that emotionally invested, I can go spoiler myself here. And then when I looked at the scoreboard, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, we need to end this podcast on a higher note.
Yeah, let me see if I can get something.
Here's a higher note. The Yankees are winning 5-0 against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, because they done lost yesterday.
Yeah, but it was 2-2 in that series. We didn't lose the series. We didn't win it. We tied it. That's a good step. But especially with the pitching rotation of the New York Yankees right now, it's rocky. And we're beating up on Toronto's best pitcher. Ooh, yeah. And that one.
Damn it to hell, I knew your face was familiar to me. Man, back in the day, your wife just sucked the meanest. Well, I know you're a lucky man.
You scum-sucking son of a bitch! That's my hoe my wife you talking about.
Now I remember. I even remember your name. They should call you Jawbone.
Oh, God. Let's end it with an Uncle Joey story.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's see. Joey Diaz.
We need that. Did you hear that one?
Okay.
When he was in the bus or the plane and it was changing flavors?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, my God.
Let's listen to this one.
Anyway, have a great weekend. And let me tell you something. Hit it, Lee.
Here we go.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months. Fucking Katrina's cousin Maria. The other one, Puerto Rico, Houston, fucking Florida. Listen, it's been tough up to now. The earthquake in Mexico. The White House, whoever the fuck is going on. But it don't matter. They want to shoot. It's time for us to fucking shoot, cocksuckers. They want to get down and dirty. Don't forget who the fuck we are. You understand me? We're the baddest motherfuckers out there. You send a message to that fucking North Korean. He's gonna be sniffing my dick and sucking my asshole. That's the focus. We'll go to North Korea in like a year. It's gonna be an island. It's gonna glow in the dark. You know why? Because we're Americans, cocksuckers. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? Stop with the gun control. They're selling more guns than ever the last 3 days. Stop with the fucking whining. Stop with the Russians on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Worry about yourself. Keep your eyes open and get the fuck off Snapchat and fucking Twitter, cocksucker. Stay black.
Oh my God.
Emotional damage.
Oh my God, there's nobody like him. Oh God. I'm still dead. I'm still dead. I'm still dead. I ain't gonna get a recuperate from this. Oh God, Uncle Joey. Oh God. Ain't nobody like him. See, we did end on an upper. I mean, F-bombs notwithstanding. I mean, there was more than F-bombs in there. Oh my God. I apologize for the foul language. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. But I did put the video audio.
Yeah, you did put it on, okay?
Oh my God. My glasses are steamed. Oh God, Uncle Joey. What shall we do without you?
The book just came out too.
Oh yeah, it's out there on Amazon now. He's been working on that book for a minute. So if you want, go catch it up. And also,
emotional damage.
The whole thing was
emotional damage indeed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so let's just end it here. Let's just end it there. Oh God. Anyway, so this has been the Husky Bible number 115. Yeah, 115. So just remember HuskyBiblePod.com, HuskyBiblePod Instagram, Twitter, Public Store, 35% off all year round. Every single week.
24/7.
I mean, the only thing we don't got there is baseball caps. But then after that, you imagine? No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there.
Oh, you can go ahead.
Condoms. Like, yes.
Those are next.
Yes, this is exactly what we need. This is exactly a logo of the podcast while I'm getting busy. And don't want to spray Mickey juice all over the place.
Courtesy of
the Husky Bible podcast.
In the person that pays us to be on there. Uncle
My God.
Uncle Joey.
Talk about birth control. Doing our part.
We're gonna sell T-shirts and hats. My fingers don't work.
Doing our part. Well, we're gonna have to put the outro song again. So again, HuskyRedwoodPod.com, where you can listen to all the past podcasts. I mean, if you're into that, because some remember our social medias, that Aaron Duran, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. There are people still waiting for that friend invite. But I said that 8 months ago. Fool, there are people that have been there waiting for 10 years. Good luck with that.
Double digits.
Good luck with
double
that.
digits, and maybe we might give out one Facebook page.
Exactly.
Or you can go to the Facebook page of
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
And your social media?
Johnny Boy 46 only on Instagram.
Only on Instagram. Don't even dare look at that for Twitter. Well, it ain't no Twitter for you.
No Twitter, just Facebook. Even my mama's still waiting.
Oh my God. We go hard on the paint for that stuff.
Sister Rita.
No, a friend invite for you. So again, this has been the Husky by Roo podcast number 115. Take care, people, and we'll listen to each other next week.
Peace out, everybody. Have a good week.